Hello everyone and now welcome to a game between Happy versus Moon. This game taking place here on Springtime version 1.1, a map that I haven't really seen or studied yet, so I'll be casting and learning this map alongside with you. Happy has spawned as the green undead on the top left hand side of the map. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map we see Moon playing under the name Interview, spawning as the purple night elf. Alright, in terms of creep camps, it looks as though there is an orange creep camp relatively nearby off to the north, where Moon will be using that Ancient of War strategy to tank some damage while dishing out some damage of his own. There are some easy green creep camps around the map as well, which should be very useful for the undead to try and build up an army of those skeletal minions, or if he wants, Happy could try and go for, well, that much more aggressive Death Knight play where he tries to do a bit of harassment. Alright, in the center portion of the map, a couple of pools of water and then a couple of, well, creep camps facing towards the center. Interestingly enough, we actually have creeps behind the gold mine, and they are all piercing ranged units. This is also a relatively easy creep camp, a 3-1-1 creep camp, and as I look at this map does have this little King of the Hill style here right in the middle. This very, well, high traffic flow creep or gold mine right in the center portion of the map. We'll see if it does come into play, whether or not anyone's able to hold on to that, as there's only 2 other gold mines on this map, which does make me does remind me of Concealed Hill as that map type. Alright, coming back off to the side here, we're going to be looking Ancient of War already absorbing a little bit of damage. Wisp coming off nearby to try and get in some repairs, as well as the Demon Hunter now going to be making its way over. Death Knight already out and about here, quickly selling that Scroll of Town Portal, picking up a Rod of Necromancy, and now perhaps going to be using some skeletal minions and making a bit of a run off over here at that natural expansion location as well. Alright, I believe this is going to be a 5-3-3-2 creep camp, which would give a level 2 as the Wisp quickly comes over and gets a detonation off there. Death Knight comes in with the Death Well straight up onto that Ice Troll Priest, gonna take it down, use that Rod of Necromancy charge to get a little bit more units out into play, as Happy is going for that fast expansion play. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter is already sitting at level 2, looking to clear up the remainder of this creep camp and perhaps punish the expansion already. Alright, interestingly enough, he did go for Immolation as an ability and has a Talisman of Evasion. I don't know if that was deliberate or not, but the Demon Hunter does have Evasion already and will also be trying to dive on in, getting a little bit of damage here if the units do try and surround him. There's a mana burn right there, looking to back away once more. Damage could really rack up quickly, as the Death Knight does have Unholy Aura and should be able to do a little bit of catch up pretty quick. Wisp coming back around here. Are we going to see some damage? Archer trying to back away here. Demon Hunter looking to, well, get in some damage onto that low hit point ghoul. There's a detonate, or no detonation. I believe that was an actual detonation there. No experience for that Death Knight. Demon Hunter continuing to wander back and forth, doesn't have that much mana, taking down that quick stag right there, which was getting in the way. Haunting of the Gold Mine has yet to be begun, waiting for that Nerubian Tower first to get up and operational before, well, trying to get that Haunted Gold Mine going. Alright, Nerubian Tower nearly done, and Demon Hunter now trying to back away. Once again, we are looking at some Forest Troll or Ice Troll Berserkers joining in on the battle, as the Demon Hunter does have, well, a quick detonation there, trying to break free and will be able to break free from that unit surround. Demon Hunter still looking to back up again. We are looking at the Haunted Gold Mine still not done. Nerubian Tower is there now and going to cause a little bit of problems once more, as Moon may be forced to back up here. But is this all just some sort of giant head fake to make it look like an expansion is being placed down? Alright, Demon Hunter now trying to retreat back here. Tech to tier 2 is already a third of the way through. Meanwhile, tech to tier 2 now by Moon has just now been started. And by feigning a fast expansion, he was able to take the technological lead. Army sizes 30 supply to 31. Alright, Happy doing a little bit of head fake against Moon and also me as well. You can see there is the Nerubian Tower if and when he does want to haunt that gold mine, however, not being haunted at all. quickly coming across the center portion of the map. You can see all of these units in the backfield, while just simply hiding back there. The way that they're positioned, you can walk through the center portion of the map without actually aggroing those creeps. Very, very well. Hats off to the map designers there to try and make sure that well, it wasn't like Lost Temple back in the day where trying to walk to your opponent's base often meant that you lost army units to creeps early on. All right, coming back through here, we're looking at the Tuskar Trapper and some units getting taken down. Demon Hunter wanting to finish things off, gets a little bit of experience. Talisman of Evasion, well, making it more difficult to try and take down that Demon Hunter, but that immolation really has not come to any sort of fruition outside of that earlier creep camp. Coming back down in the center, Demon Hunter trying to finish off a couple of skeletal minions as the Death Knight doing his best to get in a bit more experience and perhaps get to level 3. Halls of the Dead tech is already done. Teching the tier 3 already. Should be trying to also train up that Lich and get up a slaughterhouse. All things necessary for the undead to really hit their stride. Coming back around, Ancient of War going after all of these units here. Forest Troll or Ice Troll, Berserkers, Archers, Huntress coming across here as the Ancient of War really absorbing quite a bit of damage as that Ice High Troll Priest was getting finished off there. All right, Death Knight now making its way back over. Are we going to see... Oh, there's a Fairy Dragon. Death Knight trying to cast the Death Coil, loses it mid-cast here as a couple of Wisp could easily get taken down there as Wisp after Wisp does fall. Ancient of War down to 134 hit points, a little bit of bonus experience right there, taking down a key building. Meanwhile, down to the south here, we're looking at the Demon Hunter with Immolation trying to protect this Tree of Life, but unable to do exactly that, just draining mana instead. Level 2 mana burn already. Perhaps going to try and go after all of these ghouls as well as the Huntresses are trying to close in on that gap. Wisp trying to back away as we're looking at the Death Knight looking to finish off the remainder of this creep camp, and he gets to level 3 as well. Level 3 on that Death Knight, but the Demon Hunter comes across with a big mana burn as we're now looking at the Naga Sea Witch making her way off to the north. All right, Haunting of the Gold Mine has just now been started. After all this time, tech to tier 3 is nearly done. Lich is about to make its way back out onto the battlefield as well, as the Naga Sea Witch could have a very bad day if she is not careful. Ghouls do randomly or do easily surround those units there as the Demon Hunter going to get off that final shot. Demon Hunter looking for easy units to pick off, not able to do so. Meanwhile, Naga Sea Witch going up against the Death Knight. Death Knight now trying to wander back around here, but those cold arrows causing quite a bit of problems as well. Meanwhile, Lich now out here onto the battlefield does have that obsidian statue as a little bit of support. Got in a couple of Frost Novas on that Demon Hunter who is already trying to escape away. Moon, realizing he needs to figure out if there's an expansion off to the north, quickly spots the expansion there and is now heading back home. Moon does not have a Tree of Life under construction, and it looks as though Happy is just going to be able to cruise on into victory as he has the economic advantage, and I also believe the tech advantage as that tech to tier 3 is already done. Lich should be picking up an Orb of Corruption or having one delivered. Maybe, perhaps, sometimes. Going up for Ghoul Frenzy. Is there backpack upgrade? No backpack upgrade. So the Lich will have to wander all the way back to get that Orb of Corruption later on. Meanwhile, the Tree of Ages still not yet, still trying the tech to tier 3 as we are going to Ancient of Wonders as well, and the Demon Hunter finishing off these creeps down to the south. Naga Sea Witch. Demon Hunter cleaning things up here. Army trying to perhaps get in a couple of bears, but he will be having to deal with destroyers as well. Economic advantage, well, not at full saturation as of yet. The Black Citadel needs to train up more acolytes and bring them on over there. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter going after the Ogre Magi Polar Bear creep camp here, gonna finish things up rather nicely, selling that Wand of Mana Stealing. No real reason to take away mana with the Wand of Mana Stealing when you can just burn it away naturally. Naga Sea Witch really wants to get up to level 2 and perhaps even, and purposely backing away, allowing the Naga Sea Witch a bit more experience, as it is more important for that Naga Sea Witch to get to level 3. Level 2 Fork Lightning and able to rack up quite a bit of damage as the Naga Sea Witch now looks to retreat back home. All right. Naga Sea-Witch looking to retreat back home. Well, perhaps try and clear up some of these creep camps. You can see a couple of ensnares onto that Huntress. Huntress actually absorbing quite a bit of damage. As ghouls are now coming in, it looks as though Happy going to be able to get off another creep jack here, trying to go after all of these units. Druid of the Claw is in adept form, does not have enough mana for a rejuvenation as of yet. Well, I take it, well, yeah, does not have enough mana for rejuvenation and still needs that tech to tier 2, the mastery training to be completed. You can take a look, Druid of the Claw mastery training can take a little bit of time before those bears really want to engage. And this is a timing window for Happy if he can capitalize. However, it doesn't look like Happy will be engaging against those, adept training Druids of the Claw, instead trying to get a little bit more experience and perhaps get to level 3 on that Lich instead. All right, Death Knight may actually get to level 4 in this engagement as well. So level 4, level 3, level 2 Unholy Aura, level 3 on that Lich. Is going to be a double level up. Yes, it is. Double level up there as the Scroll of Town Portal now trying to retreat all the way back and then perhaps try and protect this expansion. All right, Acolytes trying to retreat back here. Bears are already in position. Immolation, Fork, Lightning, as we're looking at some of these Acolytes getting taken down pretty easily and damage now starting to rack back up. Nerubian Tower are going to get taken down. There's a Scroll of Town Portal. It is dropped. What was that about? Now picking up that Naga Sea-Witch there. Demon Hunter continuing to fight once more as the Demon Hunter continuing to take things down. Druid of the Claw could end up, well, Staff of Preservation. No Staff of Preservation there from the Naga Sea-Witch, trying to take down the Haunted Goldmine. Haunted Goldmine down to 133 hit points, down to 50. Is it going to get taken down to 4 and does teleport away, but at the cost of another bear. 2 bears traded for that Haunted Goldmine. Moon down to 46 supply compared to 53. Additional Acolytes with nothing to do except for wait for that Haunted Goldmine to come back online. All right, level 4, level 3 for the Undead. Meanwhile, Death Knight picks up another Scroll of Town Portal just in case he needs to defend, and also summoning up a Necropolis here for some a building to try and teleport back to if needed. Destroyers, well, holding things off here. Big Frost Nova across a Moon's units in the back. There goes one Huntress, and this Huntress most likely will not survive either. Quickly getting taken down. No Staff of Preservations. Charges coming in from Moon for some strange reason. Perhaps it was already on cooldown. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter trying to take down the expansion and the Haunted Goldmine before it gets back up and operational. All right, it doesn't look like Happy is really concerned about this at all. Level 4 now on that Lich, trying to go after some of those other units. Death Knight going to go ahead and Death Coil save there. There's a Staff of Preservation finally. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter able to finish things off, does have an Orb of Venom to try and rack up some damage over time on those Acolytes as they are escaping. Level 4 Death Knight picking up Django Endurance, or a faster movement speed and attack speed for the entire Undead army as well. Lich with only plus 10 attack, but with a fast attack speed as well, able to apply that negative armor debuff to multiple units. Naga Sea-Witch sitting uncomfortably right now at level 2 as the Lich is already at level 4, now having to overcome Frost armor in addition to that Frost Nova slow. Coming back around here, Demon Hunter trying to make the best out of this situation here, going after easy creep camps on the far side of the map, as we're going to see another potential, well, catch in transition. Beautiful Staff of Preservation there at the last moment, but still, well, this is not looking good. Moon trying to retreat back. That faster movement speed, such a big problem, as the Naga Sea-Witch may end up getting taken down. Potion of Healing at that Ancient of Wonders continuing to just retreat all the way back. Nothing to really try and defend at all, as the Naga Sea-Witch tries to hold down the fort while the Demon Hunter is away. One Druid of the Claw still in Druid form. Staff of Teleportation coming back in. Death Knight now quickly wanders in there. Fork Lightning to try and give some departing damage, but not enough there at all. And Happy perhaps not liking the situation that he was in, even though he looked to be in the lead. All right, with that said and done, It looks as though Happy is in the lead currently and can continue to just, well, he just doesn't want to sit back and allow Moon to catch up. He wants to continue to try and build his lead here, picking up now level 5 on that Death Knight, and now picking up Otomo Strength plus 2. That Death Knight with nearly or at 1200 hit points, gonna be impossible to finish off, and picking up a second Jangle of Endurance Aura. Alright, those auras do not stack as the units are now trying to retreat back here. Big damage coming back across. Nagasi was trying to retreat back here. Demon Hunter, well, trying to finish things off, but the Demon Hunter sitting uncomfortably at level 3, perhaps trying to finish off a bit of damage here as the Druid of the Claw is going to be able to escape away. Demon Hunter down, well, gets a mana burn off onto that Lich. Nagasi, which needs the Staff of Preservation, those Druids of the Claw, and he does save a very low hit point Druid of the Claw right there. Alright, Rejuvenation could be in order. Another Druid of the Claw about to get taken down. It does fall as the Demon Hunter does not have a Staff of Preservation himself. Alright, Druids of the Claw really are prime Staff of Preservation targets, as they normally have enough mana to heal themselves back up after they have gone back home. Alright, that Druid of the Claw needs to rejuvenate. There it goes. Going to go ahead and heal up a considerable amount of damage, as the Naga Sea Witch here finally perhaps going to find a way to get to level 2 or level 3. Alright, finishing off some of those units here. They are actually hiding in the very far back. Difficult for these melee units to try and engage. Another Druid of the Claw low on hit points, needs to get a little bit more, mana before being able to heal back up. Demon Hunter in the middle portion, perhaps going to try and put some pressure. Death Coil, Frost Nova, Staff of Teleportation. Demon Hunter down to 200 hit points, down to 70 hit points there. Able to heal up, and now needs to get another rejuvenation from a fresh Druid of the Claw back out here onto the battlefield. Druid of the Claw making its way over. Perhaps going to get that rejuvenation off onto the Demon Hunter and then transform himself into a bear as well, as he needs to be able to come for this next upcoming fight. Happy is just in a great position to close out this game. He has the hero level advantage. Dual level 5 heroes going up against 2 level 3 heroes, placing down sentry wards and now finally pushing on forward. I'm trying to close the door out on this battle here. Demon Hunter perhaps trying to put pressure onto the destroyers off to the north. The Druids of the Claw want to cast Roar, but know that it will just be devoured up by those destroyers in an instant. Alright, Druids of the Claw want to engage here. Are we going to see a big fight? Yes, a little bit of damage onto those units in the back as they are trying to retreat here. 4 destroyers going after those bears. A little bit of mana. There goes a bit of Frost Nova damage there as the Druids of the Claw are just trying to retreat back, quickly getting taken down there. As we see, second Druid of the Claw is going to fall. And this is just an uphill battle for Moon. Moon really not having any opportunity to try and close out of this gap at all. Staff of Preservation, all just futile efforts for the oncoming onslaught of this undead army being able to make its way slowly across, and that is going to be the game. Moon leaves the game there happy with perhaps a little bit of a head fake in the opening moments of the game, looking like he was setting up a fast expansion, only to not set it up and perhaps throw Moon off of his strategies. And Happy, based off of that, was able to get to tier 2 and tier 3 relatively quickly without any sort of pressure, and then get his Lich very high, get his Lich and his Death Knight up to a very high level. From there, that little head fake, that little juke was the breakaway that Happy needed to really just continue his lead and his advantage. Let me know what you guys thought about this game in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.